Welcome to the Python programming course by Igneous Technologies. In this movie, we are going to answer another question, and that is what's about the indentations and line formats in the Python. For that, we are going to need a new file, and I'm going to just copy a hello.py, and I'm going to name it as indent.py and click on OK. I'll open up this file, indent.py. Close this file and we'll remove this because we don't need to print anything out here. Now, one of the most first caveats programmers encounter while learning the Python is the fact that there are no braces to indent the block of the code, even for the classes or if-else loop. Now, you might be quite habitual of that, but you have to leave that here. The number of spaces in the indentation is variable, but all the statement within the block must be indented the same amount. And what I mean by that, let me just give you a quick example. Now, I don't want to go into the much deep analysis of the code, but just I want to show you the indentation problem here in the Python. So if I am giving if true, and I want to just print out anything that says, it says igneous, and if the condition is false, then I'm going to print something else. So if this is a false or else, I'm going to just print out, let's say, technologies. So if I save this and run this, you can assume that both are going to be printed. So in this case, it's just going to print the true. Now this happens because if the true part is being executed, it automatically skips the else part. But what I want to show you here is that there is no braces out here. I can put as many lines as here. So I can say simply here that print, and I can put one more, save it, run it. You can see both are being printed. It says igneous one more. But there is no braces. If I'm going to put braces, it's going to give me an error. And the interesting is the indentation thing. You can see I have to indent all of these lines and just the same indentation, just the same amount of spaces, like 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I'll add one more space here and I'm going to save it, you can see there is an error being popped up. So this is not allowed in the Python. You have to indent your code nicely if you want to make it run. I'll save it and you can see error is being gone. But there is a different condition here. If I'll just remove all of this and save this, now it prompts me no error. Now what's the reason? Because it assumes that this is the block of code and this is again a new statement. Just like I would have given a couple of more lines and I would say as print and say one more, and I'll save it and run it, and you can see it just gives me all the lines of code. So now this print statement is not inside the block of code. So this is a quick tour of lines and indentation in the Python. So, and also you might have noticed that you don't have to put these colon signs here, and if you do, it doesn't matter. If I run this, still the code is going to execute. So in the standard Python practice, you don't need to put these colon sign.